Good morning, children. Welcome back. We have another new letter to learn today. Everybody have your books out? You need your book without the smiley face, and you need to try to find this page right here. The page is lesson 4, should have a 4 up here. Who knows what this letter is we're going to learn today? How many of you know what that letter is? Anybody? Lexi, you should know what this letter is. This letter is in your name. It's an X. Have you ever heard of the X? The X is kind of a letter we don't use as much as some of the others. Lexi, X. Okay. I put a little paper together here, trying to explain to you what sound the X makes. X is one of those letters, whenever you say X, you've already made the sound. It's X, X. Hear that KS sound? Here's the uppercase X and the lowercase x, and the sound it makes is kind of the KS sound together. If you say the K and the S sound together, X, that's kind of the X sound, kind of. So I've got some words here that have X's in them. We can listen to some of those till you kind of get the hang of this. Box. X is at the end of the word box. Listen to the ending sound when I say the word box. Hear that kind of that KS sound at the end? Let's say it again. Box. Hear that KS sound at the end of box? This word here is Lexi. Let's listen. The X comes in the middle of this word. Let's listen to that middle sound. Lexi. Hear that kind of that KS sound in the middle? Lexi. This word here, axe. Do you children all know what an axe is? X is at the end of that word. So let's listen to the ending sound. Axe. Axe. Ox. Children know what an ox or oxen is? Axe. Ox. 6. Hear that KS sound at the end of those words? Fax. Fax. Hear the KS sound? Fix. Wax. X makes kind of the KS sound. So we have a pretty easy page here to do today. All we have is X-ray. Your page should look like this. It's a picture of an X-ray. And they want you find and circle the X. So you find the upper and the lowercase x in that picture and circle them. And the picture is X-ray. Whenever you're done there, you can turn the page. The next page, children help each kitten find its mother by matching capital and lowercase letters. Read the sounds to the teacher. Okay, let's do the sounds first and then I'll let you match them up, okay? Let's put your finger right up here on the first kitten. That letter is a D. Do you remember what sound the D makes? D, like Debbie Duck. You can move your finger down to the next kitten. Is a G. Remember what sound does the G make? G, like goat. Next kitten is an F. Who can tell me what sound the F makes? Who can tell me? April, what sound does the F make? Good job, like fish. Next letter is a J. Who wants to tell me what letter the J? We'll let Jakira. Jakira, what sound does the J make? J, like Jakira, good job. J makes the J sound like Jakira or Jamin. The next letter, move your finger down to the M. See the M here? Now what sound does the M make? Who wants to tell me? Zach, can you tell me what sound the M makes? Like monkey, good job. M says like monkey. Okay, down to the next letter. This one here is a B. What sound does the B make? Blake, do you know? B, B. It makes the B sound like Blake. Good job. Or baby, or bell. Good job. And the last one is an R. Who wants to tell me what sound does the R make? Anybody? Carrie, can you tell me? What sound does the R make? R. Good job. R says R, like rabbit or rat. Good job. Okay, so now go back to the top. Start again with the D. Find the uppercase D on this side and draw a line. Can you find the uppercase D? And then do the G. Go down to the G next. Come over here, find, and see if you can match all those upper and lowercase letters. Whenever you're done with that, you can turn over to this page. And you get to practice making your X's on this page. Does everybody want to turn to this page and look at this really quick? Let's look here how they're making these X's. It's 2 steps. Let me get me a pencil here. 2 steps. Start at the dotted line. Start in the dot. Make a slanted line across. 1. Start back at the dotted line, then 2. Isn't that pretty easy? Start on the dot at the dotted line, go 1, 2. Don't go below this bottom solid line. Remember, keep it inside the lines. Start at the dot, 1, 2. Pretty easy to make X's. So you can go ahead and trace these that they have for you. Trace all the gray ones. Then you get to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of your own. Then you get to practice the letter V and the Q. So do that. If you do your writing, go back and finish matching these up. I'll read you a story really quick and then we'll do this bottom line, okay? Remember, on the bottom line I always give you sounds and you write the letter that makes that sound. Go ahead and work on that and I'll read you your story really quick. Susanna goes to the hospital. Ooh, anybody like going to the hospital? I don't. Let's listen what happens to Susanna. Susanna, shall we play church with our dolls? Asked Karen. That sounds like fun, Susanna agreed. The girls got out their favorite dolls and began to comb their hair. I'm going to get some barrettes for Blue Anna's hair. Blue Anna? Do any of you girls have a baby doll named Blue Anna? Susanna jumped up, ran to the bathroom, and yanked open the drawer. Ouch, she cried, dropping to the floor. Mom, come quick. I hurt my toe. She yelled. Mom came running into the bathroom. What happened? I stepped on something sharp and oh, my big toe hurts so badly. Every time I move my toe, it hurts. Susanna cried. It felt like a pin. Susanna watched as Mom searched the bathroom rug. Here it is, just half of a needle. I wonder if the other part is in your toe. Mom kept looking to see if she could find the other piece. Let me look at your toe again. It looks as if it may have gone in right here, she said, pointing to a little hole. I will need to call the doctor. Mom turned from the phone and came to the couch where Susanna was propped up on a mountain of pillows. The doctor said, I should give you some Tylenol and put you to bed. Then, in the morning, we are going to take you to the emergency room. But, Mom, I don't want to go to the hospital. It might hurt. Can you just take it out? Susanna pled. No, I can't. It is too deep, Mom answered. Susanna moaned as she sank into bed. It hurts too much to move. Mother tucked the covers under her chin. Let's pray and ask God to watch over you, Mom said, and she knelt by Susanna's bed. Early the next morning, Dad, Mom, and Susanna went to the hospital. As they drove into town, Susanna saw the big hospital, and she burst into tears. I am so scared, she cried. What are they going to do? Oh, Mama, will it hurt? Yes, Mama answered slowly. It will probably hurt a little. Remember that Jesus will be with you. Susanna's heart beat faster as they pulled up to the big double doors. While Dad talked to the secretary, Susanna and Mom sat beside an aquarium in the waiting room. Susanna watched the lazy fish swim back and forth, back and forth. That fish doesn't need to worry about getting a needle out of its toe, she thought. Soon a nurse came with a wheelchair. Are you ready, Susanna? She asked. My name is Tina. I need you to sit in this wheelchair while I take you to the X-ray room. We need to take a picture of your toe. After we finish, I will bring you back to your parents. Then the doctor will call for you after he looks at the X-ray. Susanna sat bravely as the nurse pushed her to a little room. Nurse Tina said, lie very still on this table, and then I'll walk out of the room and push this button. We are all done. You did very well, exclaimed Nurse Tina. Now let me help you get back in the wheelchair, and you can sit with your parents while you wait for the doctor. Mr. and Mrs. Martin, spoke a kind voice, you may bring your daughter into this little room. Hello, young lady. I am Dr. Stahl. So you have a sore foot. Well, it looks as if you have a needle in your big toe. He held the X-ray up so they could see. It was gray and white. It was a gray and white picture of her foot. In the big toe, they could see a tiny object about ½ an inch long. That is the needle, explained the doctor. Now we will help you up here onto this table and get this needle out as quick as a wink. First, I need to give your toe some medicine. You will feel a little prick, but after that, you won't feel a thing. Nurse Tina opened the drawer and pulled out a big white sheet. Here, Susanna, let's slip your big toe through this hole, she said. The two big shiny tears slipped out of Susanna's eyes as the doctor gave her a shot. She was glad Mom and Dad was standing beside her. Mom was holding her hand. After her toe was numb, the doctor sat down and began to work. He was right. She couldn't feel anything. Well, here it is, Dr. Stahl's voice boomed out. As soon as I put in a few stitches, we'll be done. Your foot will be sore for a few days. Keep your toe clean and keep it covered. You are a brave girl, spoke the nurse. Here are some suckers for you. I will wheel you to the door while we wait for your dad to get the car. As they drove home, Susanna thanked God for being with her and helping her be brave. Then her head began to nod, and soon she was fast asleep. Okay, did you children like that story? I have some questions here. It's kind of hard to do questions on video. Why did Susanna have to go to the emergency room? Does anybody remember why she had to go to the emergency room? Because part of a needle got stuck in her toe. What did Susanna watch in the waiting room? Remember what she watched? The fish swimming back and forth, and she thought, the fish don't have to worry about a needle in his toe. What was Susanna's baby's name? Does anybody, do you girls remember that? What was her baby's name? It was kind of a different name. Blue Anna. Now my girls had a lot of babies with a lot of names, but I don't think we ever had a Blue Anna. How did Susanna get to the X-ray room? Do you children remember how she got to the X-ray room? Remember they pushed her on a wheelchair. Okay, does that give you enough time? Did you get your pages all finished up? Did everybody get their upper and lower case matched together on this page? And then you got your X's and your V's and your Q's drawn on this page. If you're not finished with it, you can go back after the video and finish it up. We're going to go down to this bottom line again, and I'm going to give you sounds, and you write the letter that makes this sound, okay? Is everybody ready? You got your pencils out. The first sound is W, like watch. The next sound, are you ready? The next sound is K. And there's two letters that can make that sound. You can write both of those letters. It's the K sound. Like kite or cup. You children ready? The next sound is L, like ladder. It's the L, like ladder, or laundry. L. The next sound, are you ready? The next sound is B, like Blake or baby, or bell. The next sound is R, like rabbit or rat. It's the r sound. The next letter is J, like, let me think of a word. Jacks, or yeah, like Jakira and Jamin. It's the J sound. That's the last one. When you're all done with that, you can turn to this page. This page, everybody ready? You have to read the words and find the picture that goes with the word. So you're reading on this page. Let's talk about the pictures. Everybody, let's start up at the top. Right up here at the top, finger on the first picture. Let's talk about the pictures first. First picture is a rat. Next picture, hat. Next picture, mat. Next picture here, the little girl sat. This is sat. And the last one, the picture of the pig, but it's fat. So back up at the top, we have rat, hat, mat, sat, fat. So can you kind of hear something similar about all those words? What is similar about all those words? They all have the same middle and ending sound. Let's listen again. Rat, hat, mat, sat, fat. The middle sound and the ending sound is the same, but they have different beginning sounds. See if you can figure those all out. When you figure out, draw your line. Have you got them all figured out? I'm not going to help you on that part. You have to do that by yourself. Look at the beginning and sound them out. Everybody finished? If you're not finished, maybe you can come back after the video and finish up the ones you don't have done. Let's go ahead down to the bottom part here. Write the picture words rat and pen. So we have to write the whole word. So we listen to the beginning sound. This is going to be pretty easy because we had it up in this part. The beginning sound is r, r. Which letter makes the r sound? Everybody remember? Whenever you know, write it here on the line. R. Kind of sound like a bear growling. Remember that letter? R. It's the R. So put an R on the first line, or in the first box, whatever you want to call it here, put an R. Now let's listen to the middle sound. ah. Hear that ah? Which one of your vowels says ah? Whenever you know, write it in here. And then the last sound, let's listen again. Rat, rat. Hear that ending sound? Rat. Which one of your letters makes the t sound? Rat. Is it the T? If you put a T in there, you have it right. R-A-T. Let me see if I can find that combination of letters here. R. Here we go. R. Can you see that, children? R-A-T spells rat. R says R. A says ah. And T says t. Rat. See how that works? Let's do the next one. The next one is a pen. So let's start with the beginning sound. Then sound it out. Listen to the beginning sound. Hear that? Which letter makes the p sound? Did you write a P in there? If you wrote a P, you have it right. The first letter, let me find it, is P. P. Okay, the first letter here should be a P. P makes the p sound. So put a P in that first box, and then let's listen to the middle sound, or the vowel sound. P, 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 pin. Which one of the vowels says I, pin? Do you remember? Which one of the vowels says I? Whenever you know, write it down. Did you put an I for I? Pin? P? P should be in this block. I here. And now let's listen to the ending sound. Pin. Pin. Hear that N? Pin. Hear that N sound? Which letter makes the N sound? Do you remember? Isn't it the N? Pin? Pin, you should have P, I, and N. P says P, I says I, and N says N. Pin. Pin. Everybody have a P-I-N there? Okay. If you want to, after the video, you can come back and practice on these words and practice these two words. And make sure you know how to say those really good. Whenever you see it, you should just know really quick what the word is. So that might be something you can come back and practice on later. Okay. That takes us to this page here. Everybody ready? We're listening for beginning sounds. Write the beginning sound in each shape. Let's start with the first one right up here. The first one is a heart. What is the beginning sound of heart? Hear that sound? Which one of the letters makes the sound, as in heart. Whatever you know, write it in there. Did you put an H? If you put an H for the heart, you got it right. The first one is an H. H says like heart. The next picture is a flower. Right here is a flower. Which one of your letters makes the F sound? Flower. Which one do you think? We're going to do a couple of these together, then I'm going to let you do some on your own. We're listening for the beginning sounds of flower. Did you put an F on that one? The flower gets an F. F says like flower. So we have an H for the heart and an F for the flower. And next we have a goat. Which letter makes the g sound? Goat. Whenever you know, write it in the goat here. Goat. Let me find it. Did you put a G inside the goat? G says like goat. So the goat gets a G. Now we have an H for heart, an F for flower, and a G for goat. Now I think I'm going to let you do the rest of these all on your own. The next picture here is bird. Listen to the beginning sound of bird. Hear that b sound? Which letter makes that sound? Whenever you know, write it on the bird. The next picture is monkey. Monkey. Hear that beginning sound? Which letter makes the monkey sound? Whenever you know, write it in the monkey. The next picture, seal. Seal. The next picture, rooster. Rooster. The next one, jug, or sorry, jar. Jar or jug, whichever, it's the j sound. And the last one is pig. Pig. Okay, whenever you have that part done, you can turn to this part. We have a new number today. The 2 and the 0, who knows what number that is? 20, good job. How many of you can count to 20? Can you count to 20? Let's try it, are you ready? Let me get my numbers out, we'll count to 20. Scoot all my letters over. I've got a mess started here. You ready to go to 20, children? Here we go. Everybody all together, let's count to 20. Starting with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So 20 comes after 19. 19, 20. 19, 20. Okay? Now let's count up at the top here. Up at the top here we have a whole bunch of eggs. Let's count those eggs and see how many there is. You ready? Start with the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 eggs. So put a 20 in this box right here. Put a 20 there. Then we'll go to this part. Put your finger right here on the 17. Everybody ready? 17. Next one, 18. Next one, 19. And what comes after 19? Write it right here on the line. 17, 18, 19. And then, everybody ready? We're going to go down to these numbers right here. Let me get closer so you can see. You can look at my book or you can look at your book. We're going to start with 20 and we're going to count to 29. Are you ready? Right here, everybody. Ashton, you got your finger on the 20? Put your finger right here on the number 20 and let's go across. Are you ready? 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Let's go back and do it again. Everybody ready? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Good job. Now let's go down to the bottom part. We have, starting with the 1, you're supposed to fill in the missing numbers. So what comes after 1 is 2. So put a 2 right beside the 1. Now you have a 1, 2, 3. What comes after 3? And then just keep going. You get to fill in the missing numbers all the way up to 20. Your last one should be a 20. Remember to write your numbers neat. Keep the horses inside the fences. Don't go above the top solid line. Don't go below the bottom solid line. Make them really neat for me. Everybody ready to go on to this page? Whenever you're done, you can turn to this page here. If you're not done, maybe you can come back after the video and finish up the pages that you don't get finished. The top part is just counting. Remember to start at the top and always go this way. If you need to, mark them out as you count them. And remember, children, some of the books I checked in's got a little bit careless with your counting. So go slow, be precise, and make sure you count every one of them, and then circle the correct number. I'm going to let you do those 4 all on your own. And then down here at the bottom, we have, what do we have today? Addition or subtraction? What does this little mark mean? That is subtraction. That means we're taking away some. We're not adding, we're taking away. So let's do the first 2 we're going to do together. The top ones we're going to do together. The bottom ones you have to do on your own, okay? So 2 dogs, they got a 2 right here, minus 1 dog equals how many dogs? Let's say, which one of the boys here? Grant. Let's say Grant has 2 dogs and one of his dogs runs off. How many dogs does Grant have left? 2 minus 1 equals what? Grant has 2 dogs, 1 runs off, so put a line through one of them. How many dogs is left? 1 dog, good job. So put a 1 in the box. So 2 minus 1 equals 1. Or you can call this, if it's easier, you can call this takeaway. 2 take away 1 equals 1. Are you getting the hang of this subtraction, children? Let's do the ducks yet. You ready? We'll say Keturah. Keturah has 3 pet ducks. Keturah, do you have 3 pet ducks? Probably not, but we'll just act like it. So Keturah has 3 pet ducks, so we put a 3 in this box. 3 take away 1 equals what? Let's say one of those ducks ran off. Maybe she ran off with Jamin's dog, I don't know. One of them ran off. How many ducks are left? 3 minus 1 equals what? How about 2? Oh, I can't write, sorry. 2. 3 minus 1 equals 2. If you have 3 and 1 flies off, you have how many left? 1, 2. Pretty easy, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to let you do the bottom 2 all by yourself. You have elephants and you have foxes. Let's see if you can do those by yourself. I'm going to give you just a minute and then we're going to go on to the next page. Do you got them? Whenever you're done, we can turn to this page. We're just going to look at it. It's more counting. Do your counting. Be really careful and write your number on the line. Do a really neat job with your writing. Don't go above the top solid line. Make sure they touch the lines, but don't go below. Your writing is very important, children. So do a good job with your writing your numbers there. And then we're going to talk about this last page. We have everybody can turn to this page because it's a little bit different from what you're used to. I want to talk to you about it. Everybody on the back page. Everybody back here. See where it says start and you have a little star way down here in the corner? Look, right here is a 15. We're not starting with 1 today. We're going to start with 15. See the 1 and the 5, and then there's a little star beside it? We're starting at 15, and then you go up to 16, up to 17, and then just keep going from there. We're not starting with 1, we're starting with the 15. Then that's a dot to dot, just go around and see what comes out of that picture. That's another thing you can do after the video, children. That's the last page for today. For right now, I guess. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a little bit on the activity book video, and we'll do some more reviews because I think we're just about out of time here. So thank you for watching. Go back and finish all your pages. Do me a really neat job, and I'll see you in a little bit on the activity book video.